Hello everybody, welcome to Mech Titans Travel. Japan has always been at the very top of my list. It's a country that hums with a special kind of energy. So, we're going on an adventure to explore the top 30 wonders of Japan. We've got towering volcanoes, ancient shrines, and cities that pulse with a futuristic beat. Japan is a country where tradition meets innovation. It's a land of incredible contrasts, and that's what makes it so fascinating. Are you ready? I'm ready, let's dive in. Think of this as our own personal treasure map to one of the most enchanting places on Earth. So, pack your imaginary bags, get comfortable, and let's get this incredible adventure started. Japan is calling, and believe me, you're going to want to answer. Okay, let's start with the big one, and I mean big. Our first wonder is none other than Mount Fuji. You know it, you've seen the pictures, the paintings, the postcards. It's the icon of Japan. Nothing prepares you for seeing it in person. It's this perfectly symmetrical, snow-capped volcanic cone that just commands the horizon. Fuji-san, as the locals call it with such respect, is so much more than just a pretty mountain. This is a deeply spiritual place. For centuries, it has been a sacred site, a destination for pilgrims. It's a natural cathedral, a testament to the power and beauty of our planet. It's famously shy, often hiding behind a blanket of clouds, which only makes the reveal more dramatic. Seeing Mount Fuji is an experience that stays with you. It's humbling. It's a symbol of strength, of endurance, and of the serene beauty that defines so much of Japan. A true wonder of the world that represents the very soul of this incredible country. From natural wonders, we journey to Fushimi Inari Taisha in Kyoto. Imagine stepping into a tunnel of thousands of vermilion torii gates. They line trails up a sacred mountain, creating an endless corridor. Each gate is donated as gratitude to Inari, the god of rice and business prosperity. Walking through, you feel the weight of human emotion. The higher you climb, the quieter it gets. It's meditative, magical, a walk both earthly and divine. The hike to the summit is worth every step. It's a luminous path of faith and beauty. There are places that make you stop, and places that make you listen. That's Arashiyama Bamboo Grove. Stepping off Kyoto's busy streets, you enter another dimension. The light filters through impossibly tall bamboo, and everything gets hushed. The wind rustles the leaves, a sound the Japanese appreciate. It's a natural symphony, music for the soul. You stand there, breathe it in, and maybe find a snack cart. The scale is humbling. It's serene, magical, and unforgettable. It's pure joy. And after a spiritual walk, find some delicious soft-serve ice cream. It's the balance, the spiritual and the snack tool. From the quiet whispers of a bamboo forest, we rocket into the future. This is the Tokyo Skytree, a sleek, futuristic needle piercing the sky. Going up in that super-fast elevator feels like launching into space. The city unfolds beneath you like a giant, glittering map. And then the doors open, and wow, the whole magnificent, sprawling city laid out before you. They even have a glass floor section. As the sun sets and the city lights begin to twinkle, it becomes a completely different kind of magic. You can have a world-class meal while looking at a world-class view. It's an experience you'll never forget. After the dizzying heights of the Skytree, we need a little grounding, a little zen, and have I found the place for you? Welcome to Kinkaku-ji, the Golden Pavilion. Now when they say golden, they are not kidding around. This isn't just gold-colored paint, my friends, this is the real deal. The top 2 floors of this temple are completely covered in pure gold leaf, and when the sunlight hits it, oh my goodness, it doesn't just shine, it radiates. It glows with a warmth and a brilliance that is just breathtaking. You walk through the entrance and there it is, shimmering across a tranquil pond, and you just have to stop and stare. It's almost too perfect to be real. The setting is just as beautiful as the pavilion itself. It's perfectly placed on the edge of what they call the mirror pond, and for good reason. The water is so still that it creates a perfect mirror image reflection of the golden temple. It's a double dose of beauty. You get the stunning reality and its equally stunning reflection. The whole scene is framed by meticulously manicured trees and mossy rocks, creating a picture of perfect harmony. Every tree, every stone feels like it was placed with incredible thought and care. It's a landscape designed to bring you peace, to make you slow down and appreciate the quiet beauty of the world. It's a masterclass in Japanese garden design. There's such a rich history here too. This was originally the retirement villa for a shogun, a powerful military leader. Can you imagine this as your retirement home? Not bad, right? He wanted to create a paradise on earth, a representation of the Pure Land Buddhist paradise. After his death, it became a Zen Buddhist temple, a place for meditation and contemplation. It's been burned down and rebuilt several times throughout its history, but each time it's been restored to its original splendor. This resilience, this commitment to preserving beauty, is so inspiring. It's a symbol of permanence in an impermanent world. As you follow the path around the pond, you get to see the pavilion from different angles, and each view is a new discovery. You notice the different architectural styles on each floor, the intricate details of the roof, the statue of a phoenix perched on top. It's a place that asks you to be present, to look closely. And even though you're surrounded by other visitors, there's a sense of profound tranquility that settles over you. It's the kind of beauty that quiets the mind. It's elegant, it's peaceful, and it's pure gold. What a world where something this beautiful exists. I love it, I just love it. Just look at this, it's like something straight out of a fairy tale. This is Himeji Castle, the White Heron Castle. It's so pristine you almost can't believe it's real. It's just one of those places that makes you feel like a kid again, wide-eyed and full of wonder. Now you know me, I love a good story, and this place is bursting with them. Surviving for over 400 years through wars and earthquakes. Walking through its gates feels like stepping back in time. Every stone, every wooden beam has a story to tell. This isn't just a building, it's a fortress designed with genius-level cleverness. You can see the entire city spread out below you. And that's the magic of Himeji. And you know what that calls for? A delicious snack. I wonder if they have any dango nearby. Hello, you know that feeling when you see something so beautiful it just stops you in your tracks? Well, get ready for a big wow because this is Itsukushima Shrine on Miyajima Island with its famous floating torii gate. At high tide it looks like it's magically hovering. You arrive by ferry, and the first thing you notice are the friendly, free-roaming deer. They're considered sacred messengers of the gods. The shrine itself is built on stilts over the water, designed to rise and fall with the tides. And then when the tide goes out, a whole new world is revealed, and you can walk right up to the base. It's two different experiences in one amazing place. We're heading into the mountains, into a forest. Nikko Toshogu Shrine. This is a jaw-dropping celebration of art and spirit. Every surface seems covered in intricate carvings and shimmering gold leaf. The most famous carving is the See No Evil, Speak No Evil, Hear No Evil, Three Wise Monkeys. The shrine is the final resting place of Tokugawa Ieyasu, founder of the shogunate. What I love most is this blend of man-made extravagance and natural beauty. It's a place that fills you with awe. It's a treasure hidden away in the mountains. Takachiho Gorge is something else entirely. You look up at these massive sheer cliffs of volcanic basalt, and then there's the impossibly emerald green river flowing through it all. You can get right in the middle of it. You paddle along this mystical green water, and you're literally dwarfed by the canyon walls. You look up, and there's the Manai Falls. This is where some of the most important myths in Japanese culture are set. So you're floating there, surrounded by all this history and geology and just jaw-dropping beauty, and you realize something. This is what travel is all about. And you know what else you feel? Hungry. We're in Jigokudani, or Hell's Valley, home to Japanese macaques, also known as snow monkeys. They're taking a bath in a natural hot spring in the middle of the snowy mountains. It's like a 5-star spa resort, exclusively for monkeys. They're completely unfazed by us humans gawking at them. It's a whole society happening right in front of you. They figured out that in the freezing cold winters, the best place to be is in a naturally occurring hot tub. It's just monkeys in a hot tub in the snow. And it's perfect. It reminds you that the world is full of these amazing, quirky, beautiful little moments. Sometimes, seeing pictures doesn't prepare you for the real thing. We're at Tadaiji Temple in Nara, home of the Great Buddha. This thing is colossal. A 50-foot-tall bronze Buddha statue, calm and magnificent, has been here for centuries. Legend says squeezing through a pillar hole the size of Buddha's nostril brings enlightenment. Leaving, you're in Nara Park, surrounded by sacred deer. They bow for crackers. From profound Buddha encounters to bowing with deer, that's Japan. Sublime and adorable. This is Shirakawa-go, and it feels like we've walked straight into a storybook. Look at these houses. They're called Gasho Zukuri, which means constructed like hands in prayer. Designed to handle the heavy snow, it's also the most charming thing I think I've ever seen. People actually live here. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site that has preserved its traditions for centuries. Right now, it's a lush green paradise, but in winter, they say it's like a Christmas card come to life. It's one of those places that quiets the noise in your head. It's a reminder that there is so much beauty and tranquility to be found if you just know where to look. We're trading snowy mountains for the tropical sea in Okinawa. We're about to explore the famous Blue Cave, Aio no Dokutsu. They say it's like swimming in a sapphire. The journey to the cave is an adventure along Cape Maida's coastline. Wow. We're inside, and I have no words. It's breathtaking. The entire cave is filled with an ethereal, otherworldly blue light reflecting off the limestone seafloor. It's like swimming inside a giant liquid gemstone. This is one of those unforgettable moments, a true natural wonder. From a heavenly blue cave, we've traveled to hell. This is Beppu, famous for its onsen. We're here for the Jigoku Maguri, the Hell Tour. These are 7 spectacular hot springs for viewing only. Our first stop is Umi Jigoku, the Sea Hell. It's a stunning milky cobalt blue. That water is about 200 degrees Fahrenheit. They even use the steam to cook eggs and pudding. Next, Chinook Jigoku, the Blood Pond Hell, lives up to the name. Look at the color. It's a deep, unsettling, rusty red thanks to the iron oxide. Oniyama Jigoku, or Monster Mountain Hell, is home to about 70 crocodiles kept warm by the geothermal heat. You just stand in awe of these incredible natural phenomena. This tour of hell has been heavenly. Now let's go find that pudding. Okay, now this is something else. This is Aogashima Island, and would you just look at it? It's a volcano inside of another volcano. It's remote, it's wild, and honestly, it's one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. You gotta take a boat or a helicopter from another island to get here. It means the people you meet are probably some of the most interesting people you'll ever find. You hike up the outer rim of the big volcano Maruyama, and you look down into the heart of it all, and I hear there are geothermal steam vents you can use to cook your food. Aogashima is a reminder that there are still wonders out there that defy imagination. From raw power to imagination, this is the Ghibli Museum in Mitaka, Tokyo. If you've been touched by Studio Ghibli films, this is your mecca. The architecture is whimsical and magical. There are no set paths. The motto is, "Let's get lost together." It encourages you to discover the little details that make the Ghibli world so rich. You can see sketches and storyboards that show the creative process. They show an original animated short film only seen here in the Saturn Theater. This museum captures their deep appreciation for the simple things in life. You leave feeling inspired, and with a renewed appreciation for the magic that exists in art. Okay, take a deep breath, we're diving in. This, my friends, is the famous Shibuya crossing in Tokyo, and it is organized chaos. It's a symphony of humanity. It's an electric, beautiful, crazy ballet of people. They say it's the busiest intersection in the world, and when you see it, you believe it. Thousands of people, all crossing at the same time from all directions when the lights turn red for traffic. And here's the amazing part, it works. Nobody bumps into each other. It's a perfect example of that incredible sense of public harmony you find in Japan. It's mind-boggling and beautiful all at once. Look at it. The giant video screens, the neon signs, the sheer energy of it all. It's the pulse of modern Tokyo. It's like Times Square, but somehow more intense, more people, more everything. And you have to experience it. You can't just watch from the sidelines, although that's fun too. I recommend going to the Starbucks on the 2nd floor of the building across the way. You get a coffee, you find a window seat, and you just watch the show. Wave after wave of people flood the intersection, a river of umbrellas on a rainy day. It's mesmerizing, it's one of the greatest free shows on earth. But then, you have to go down and be in it. You stand on the corner, you wait for the little green man to light up, and you just walk. You become part of the wave. And it's not scary, it's exhilarating. You're part of this massive, moving organism, and you feel the energy of the city coursing through you. Everyone has a destination, a story, a reason for being in this exact spot at this exact moment. You're a temporary citizen of the world's most famous intersection. It's a fantastic feeling. It connects you to the city in a way that just visiting a temple or a museum can't. And of course, once you cross, you're in Shibuya, one of Tokyo's most vibrant neighborhoods. It's the center of youth culture, fashion, and food. Oh, the food. You can find everything here, from tiny ramen shops tucked away in alleys to incredible department store food halls, the depachikas. You can spend hours just exploring the streets that radiate out from this crossing. Shibuya Crossing isn't just a place to get from one side of the street to the other. It's a destination. It's an experience. It's the vibrant, beating, delicious heart of Tokyo. I love it. At Lake Kawaguchi, you haven't really seen Mount Fuji until you've seen it twice. Once in the sky, and once right at your feet. It's like the lake is holding up a giant, perfect mirror. It's so peaceful you just want to sit here all day. Every season brings its own costume for the big show. It's like nature is a world-class set designer, and this is its masterpiece. It's a shared human experience, a universal wow, and maybe some mochi. Definitely some mochi. Alright, so we just saw the serene, calm, beautiful face of a volcano. Now we're gonna see its digestive system. We're at Owakudani, the Great Boiling Valley, and let me tell you, the name is not an exaggeration. You can smell it before you see it. It's that sulfur smell, like a million eggs decided to have a party. And you look out, and there are these plumes of steam just shooting out of the ground. The whole hillside is hissing and bubbling like a giant pot of soup that someone left on the stove for 1,000 years. It's wild! You feel the heat coming off the ground, you see the yellow sulfur deposits everywhere, and you realize you're standing on something incredibly powerful. This is the raw energy of the planet right here in front of you. It's a little scary, a little exciting, and a whole lot of amazing. It's like the Earth is breathing and we're close enough to see its steamy breath. I feel like I should be whispering, you know? Like we're sneaking around in a giant's kitchen. Shh, don't wake it up. But the giant is very much awake and it's making breakfast. And speaking of breakfast, they have a specialty here. You're not going to believe this. They take regular chicken eggs and they boil them in the natural hot springs. The sulfur and the minerals in the water turn the shells completely black. Black eggs. Of course, I had to try one. They say that eating one of these black eggs, or kuro tamago, adds 7 years to your life. So, naturally I'm thinking, how many of these can I fit in my suitcase? I could live forever. I'll be the guy on Skype with my great-great-great-great-grandkids telling them about the time I ate a black egg in a volcano. You peel away the black shell and inside it's just a perfectly normal, delicious hard-boiled egg, but the experience, the story, that's the seasoning. You're eating an egg cooked by a volcano. How cool is that? You're standing there, surrounded by this otherworldly, steaming landscape, munching on a little piece of geological magic. It connects you to the place in such a fun, tangible way. It's not just looking at a wonder, it's tasting it. And if it makes me live longer, well, that's just a fantastic bonus. More time for more food and more friends. Some places just feel different. That's Koya-san. You wind your way up this sacred mountain, leaving the world behind. Here you can stay in a temple with the monks. It's called a shukubo, an experience that stays with you. The food, shojin ryori, is the monks' traditional vegetarian cuisine. The most magical part is the walk through Okunoin Cemetery at night. You walk along a path lit by stone lanterns. It's mystical, beautiful, and a powerful reminder of life. After a night here, you come down from the mountain feeling a little bit changed. Some places hit you right here, in the heart. Nagasaki is one of those places. There's a certain feeling in the air, a quiet reverence. It's not sadness, but a powerful, gentle hum of resilience. And then you see it. The peace statue. It's immense, this beautiful, powerful figure reaching for the sky. From the statue, you can stroll over to the Fountain of Peace. You see the memorials gifted from countries all around the world, and you feel this incredible sense of global connection. It's a lesson, a prayer, and a promise all rolled into one beautiful green space. It's a must. Really. Alright, now for something completely different. From profound history to profound beauty. Kenroku-en in Kanazawa is like stepping into a painting perfected for hundreds of years. They call it one of Japan's 3 most beautiful landscape gardens. Every tree, every stone seems placed with incredible thought and care. The famous Kotoji Toro is like the garden's celebrity. It's a place that's alive, constantly reinventing its own beauty. You'll find ancient tea houses where you can sit, sip some matcha and just soak it all in. It's so peaceful, so meticulously designed, yet it feels completely natural. It's not just a garden, it's a feeling. Okay, put on your comfy shoes because we are about to walk through time. Literally. The Nakasendo Trail was one of the major routes connecting Kyoto and Edo, that's old-timey Tokyo, back in the days of shoguns and samurai. Can you imagine? People walked this very path hundreds of years ago. Merchants, feudal lords, pilgrims, and now me. It's not every day you get to walk on a highway from the 17th century. The best part is that large sections of it have been preserved. So you're not just reading about history in a book, you're physically moving through it. You're part of the story. The most popular stretch for US modern-day travelers is the part that runs through the Kiso Valley, from a town called Magome to another called Tsumago. These aren't just towns, they're post towns, juku, which were basically the rest stops of the Edo period. And they look the part. We're talking dark wood buildings, paper lanterns, stone-paved streets, and absolutely no power lines or cars in sight. It's like they flipped a switch and sent the whole place back 300 years. You half expect a samurai to come strolling around the corner, maybe looking for a good bowl of soba noodles. I can relate to that. The walk itself is just gorgeous. Seriously. It's about 5 miles between the two towns and it takes you through the most beautiful scenery. You're walking through forests of bamboo and cedar, past little farmhouses with smoke curling from the chimneys, and alongside streams that babble and burble the whole way. You even pass a couple of waterfalls, one called Odaki, and another called Meidaki, the male and female falls. It's so peaceful. It's just the sound of your footsteps on the path, the birds in the trees, and the wind rustling the leaves. It's a walking meditation. It's fantastic. And when you finally arrive in Tsumago, you feel like you've earned it. You can explore the old inns, the Hanjin and Waki Hanjin, where the important fancy pants people used to stay. You can pop into little shops selling local crafts and snacks. I found this thing called Gohei Mochi, which is a grilled rice cake on a stick, slathered in this amazing sweet and savory miso walnut sauce. Hello, a reward at the end of a beautiful hike? That's my kind of history lesson. This trail isn't just a walk, it's an experience that connects you to the nature, the food, and the soul of old Japan. I loved every step. Picture this, a beautiful island where art is everywhere. You might see a giant yellow pumpkin covered in black dots. Welcome to Naoshima. It's a playground for your eyes and soul, where artists use the whole island as their canvas. You'll find masterpieces by Tadao Ando, and museums like the Chichu Art Museum, built underground to preserve the scenery. Rent a bicycle and explore art house projects where artists have transformed houses into art. Art isn't just for museums here, it's for everyone. An art-filled island with great food? Hello? Let's walk the Kumano-Kodo, ancient pilgrimage trails through the Kii Peninsula Mountains. For over 1,000 years, people have walked these paths, seeking purification and enlightenment. The air is different here, the silence full of stories. Surrounded by towering cedars, you're walking in the footsteps of millions. The trails lead to the 3 grand shrines of Kumano, including Nachi Taisha, with its iconic waterfall view. Along the way, stay in Minshuku. Enjoy home-cooked meals and onsen soaks. The Kumano-Kodo is a journey that challenges you and nourishes your soul. Okay, somebody get my coat, and my hat, and my gloves, and maybe another coat, because we are heading into a winter wonderland that is unlike anything I've ever seen. We're going to Mount Zhao in the winter and we're going to see monsters. They're called Juhyo, or snow monsters, and they are one of nature's most spectacular and bizarre works of art. The trees get blasted by super cold wind, moisture, and snow, which freezes onto their branches in these thick, fantastical shapes. They really do look like giant white monsters marching across the mountainside. It is absolutely surreal. You take a ropeway up the mountain, and as you ascend, you see the landscape transform. By the time you get to the top, you're in a whole other world, an alien planet made of snow and ice. You can walk among them, these silent, frozen giants. It's a forest of imagination. It's so strange and so beautiful, you have to keep reminding yourself it's real, and at night they light them up. It turns this already incredible landscape into a psychedelic dreamscape. It's one of the most unique and magical things I have ever experienced. This is a world-class ski resort. You can ski or snowboard right through the monster fields. It's the most scenic ski run on Earth, I guarantee it. It combines the thrill of winter sports with the awe of a natural wonder. And then you head down to the hot spring town at the base of the mountain to soak your bones and eat a fantastic meal. Monsters, skiing, and hot springs, sign me up. Am I in Japan or the Sahara? This is unbelievable. The Tottori sand dunes scramble your brain in the best way. It's this vast, rolling expanse of golden sand stretching along the Sea of Japan. I mean, look at this. And the scale of it all is just wow. Climbing one feels like a real adventure. You get to the top and the reward is spectacular. On one side you have this incredible desert landscape, and on the other, the deep blue of the Sea of Japan. Are those camels? Yes, they have camels here. You can actually go for a camel ride across the dunes, and it is wonderfully surreal. Or sandboarding. What really gets me though is the quiet. You can sit and watch the patterns the wind carves into the sand, ever-changing, always beautiful. Nature still has the power to surprise us with its wild, unexpected beauty. Next up, Lake Mashu in Hokkaido. The water has an intense shade of blue called Mashu blue. It's often shrouded in fog, adding to its mystique. Locals say seeing it clear might bring bad luck. There are observation decks, but you can't go to the shore. It's a protected area, keeping the lake pristine. In the middle is Kamuishu Island, the tip of a volcano. The Ainu considered it the Lake of the Gods. It's a place for being present and witnessing an incredible natural wonder. Lake Mashu is a quiet, mysterious, unforgettable gem. We're at Amanohashi Date, which means bridge in heaven. It's a beautiful sandbar covered in thousands of pine trees. The magic is how you're supposed to view it. Turn your back to the view, bend over, and look at it upside down through your legs. It's called Matanazoki, and the land and sky seem to switch places, making the sandbar look like a bridge to the heavens. The view itself is breathtaking. Find a place serving fresh local seafood. Amanohashi Date is a wonder to experience with all your senses. Now we're going from ancient traditions to the absolute cutting edge of the future. This is TeamLab Planets in Tokyo, an immersive art experience. You're not just an observer, you are part of the artwork itself. You walk through water, lie down in a universe of floating flowers, and become one with the light. Digital koi fish swim around your legs, bursting into flowers if you touch them. You find yourself in a room that feels like infinite space, filled with countless LED lights. And then there's the flower room. You're surrounded by millions of living orchids. It's one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen. What I love most is how it makes you feel like a kid again, encouraging you to play and explore. It's not just a wonder of Japan, it's a wonder of the modern world. You have to go. Wow, what a trip, right? From sacred mountains to timeless temples. Japan's wonders stretch far beyond the ordinary. It's a journey for all the senses. The beauty of Japan is that it's a country that invites you to look closer, to participate, to not just see the beauty but to feel it. That's the real wonder, isn't it? The connection you make with a place and its people. I hope this little tour has inspired you to dream about your own adventure. We had so much fun putting this together for you, and we're so grateful that you took the time to watch. Thank you for traveling with us. See you on the next one.